Hello people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sorin and today we're gonna review the emerald boxes in World of Tanks. By the looks of it, this thing is getting kind of common. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, there were boxes only for Christmas. Now they introduced for Waffentrager, and well, this year they're going to introduce once again for the emerald boxes. There was some event in February as well that I didn't take part in. There's going to be a March event. There's going to be something once again in September. There's going to be Waffentrager, and once again December. So there's going to be 6 new boxes in per year, which is money grabbing. But the emerald boxes, are they worth it? Unlike last year, you're not going to get your ×5, I guess, but there are 10 premium vehicles that you can grab. So there's gonna be only 1 week of this event running. There is gonna be 50 boxes for €40, which I guess is the same price as the Christmas boxes, though I think they were a bit more expensive if I'm not mistaken, but it's still €40 to get probably a tank. And on top of that, you are getting obviously you're getting the obviously 1 tank at a time, because you get a guaranteed reward. On top of that, you get either credits, free experience, training booklets, but you're not getting gold. And this is my main thing I want to say. It is, don't really buy the boxes because you're pretty much are getting 1 tank at an expensive price, and on top of that you're getting some things that you probably don't really need. So I still feel like if you want to invest money into this game, do it whenever it's Christmas, because for the Christmas you get the low tiers that are stacking up some gold as well. So will I spend any money on this? No, I'll just get the 2 free emerald boxes that you get for participating into Steel Hunter, if I'm not mistaken, and that's all. I'm not gonna spend any money on this. But yeah, there is gonna be 10 premium vehicles. 2 of them are gonna be tier 9. There is gonna be a brand new T-54D that is, in my opinion, a bad vehicle. The Char Emily 75 is returning. This is actually, I think it's the only tier 9 light tank that has an interesting mechanic with 3, actually I think it's a 6th shell magazine capable of doing 1200 per burst, low DPM, but kind of interesting playstyle in my opinion. It is fairly unique. Next you have the Astron Rex, which is reskin version. By the looks of it, they really like to reskin tanks and add them as brand new premium tanks, like they did in February with the Burask Miel, I guess it was called. So the Astron Rex, it has an interesting playstyle. Is it a good vehicle? Probably it is. I mean, like last year where they introduced into those boxes kind of bad vehicles. Those ones are looking alright in my opinion. I mean, like Astron Rex, if you do 1 magazine, 2 magazine worth of damage, you are just make good credits. The vehicle's more silhouette. Has a pokey gun. Obviously, it has an autoloader, which means whenever you are on your last 500 hit points, you can just dump a magazine out and just do 300, 600, 900 more extra damage. This is why I love autoloaders in this game, but I don't have the Astron Rex, so I cannot really give a full opinion on it. But I do have the K2. This vehicle, I managed to get it for the auctions, and the vehicle itself has really overpowered armor, but the gun itself and the mobility is just letting this vehicle down. It is really annoying to play. It is really annoying to play against. It is just toxic, so getting more of those vehicles in the battlefield, it's not gonna be really fun in my opinion. Next, the Jagdtiger prototype. It is a Jagdtiger 8.8, or it's a Jagdtiger from the tier 9, giving it the Scorpion or the Mouse or the Motion gun, like the obviously 490 alpha damage to 246 and 311 pen, and dropping it down to the tier 8. The vehicle itself has good hit points, it has good gun, but it doesn't really have the mobility, and well, you can argue the armor, but on the Jagdtiger 8 8.8 I have it, and I kind of fancy the armor working sometimes. Though I do feel like the vehicle is alright. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the best, but it's not the worst. It is just doing the things properly. It does have more survivability than the Scorpion. You can actually play with the heavies, and you can just obviously just fire full premium, and you can penetrate them easily. Next, the Forest Spirit. The Forest Spirit was obviously, it is a reskin version of the SU-130PM, which is just a Russian Scorpion G or a Scorpion. It's actually does have more camo than a Scorpion G. Smaller silhouette. It does have I guess better hit pen, 520 alpha damage. The vehicle itself, it's a very nice tank destroyer. Though the Forest Spirit was sold only in the Emerald boxes last year. It was the brand new vehicle. Now they are selling it again inside the Emerald boxes. Once again, a very nice premium vehicle. Next, it is the Gsor 1008. This is a British auto loader tank destroyer with a very nice gun, with a very nice bursty gun. You have 2-second intra-clip reload, 1280 I guess, clip potential, which is very nice. The tank itself is very dangerous. You have nice APCR pen. The TPM is kind of lackluster. You do have some little bit of armor that can work, but once again, I feel like you need to know how to play autoloaders to make this vehicle work, like the Astron Rex. But other than that, I feel like the vehicle, it is once again very nice. Next, the one and only, the Emil 1951. This vehicle was frontline. It was sold in, I guess, once again it was sold in the Emerald boxes. Why the vehicle is so unique? Well, because the Kranwagen doesn't have a premium tank other than the Emil. So if you have a Swedish heavy, there is no way you can make credits and train your crew. So this is why the Emil 1951 is the only vehicle that you can make credits in by playing Swedish line. It is not, the turret is not as good as the tier 9 and the tier 10. It is getting penetrated by like 240 to 50 in the turret, but I feel like obviously just are a heavy, you just play autoloader style and just try to be effective, but your penetration is not the best, so you can't really penetrate your enemy if you're fighting versus tier 9 and tier 10s. A bit of a stinker one, but if you once you play 50-100 games into it, you can just make it work like the Emil one. Next, the T77, an auto loader. There are so many auto loaders in this, I just realized. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, like half of them are auto loaders. This one does have a bad gun, does have bad DPM, but it's just a DPM burst daddy. What can I say about it? The vehicle, it's either you hate it or either you love it. I would like to have one in my garage, like test it out, but I don't know, I just feel like the Renegade in my garage, it is just much better. Once again, I feel like this vehicle is a B tier. If you know how to play, once again, autoloaders, probably it's gonna be A tier, but mobility, armor and gun handling is just letting this vehicle down. And last but not least, a weird one, the Proto AMX-30. This vehicle is a glass cannon French medium with 12 degrees or 11 degrees of gun depression. It just have like a funky armor layout. It is good as a support vehicle, though I don't really like it, so obviously I feel like I'm playing better the Purask rather than this. So yeah, those were the vehicles. Pretty much like most of them are looking good in my opinion. They are not really like FV4202 or like really old vehicle like Super Pershing or something like that are just out of the meta. All of them are looking fairly nice, so they're kind of like eye-catching. And on top of that, you're getting credits. Well, they're not eye-catching in my opinion, but 250,000 free experience with I guess it's a 10% chance of getting free experience. I guess for some of you this might be looking like a deal, but I guess you get probably like 2% chance for the 250k, 5% for 75k. I mean, there is no way you can get like 10% chance of getting. Actually, I don't think there is 20% even chance. I mean, like, I don't think you have the same chance of getting 250k as the 5k. There is no way this is possible. If it is, let me know in the comments down below. But I just don't feel there is like even chance. I don't think there's gonna be 20% chance of 5k, 25% chance of getting 15k, 20% chance of 35k, 20% for the for the 75, and 20% for the 250. I guess it's 75% for 5k, 10% for the 15k, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Do people get 250k often? I don't know. Let me know if in the comments down below if you bought the boxes and if you get anything special. A training booklet, like literally the worst thing that you can get. A training manual. Now this thing is actually looking fairly nice. I mean, if you get, I don't know, if you get like let's say the 2 free boxes and you get yourself 75k free experience and a training manual, you got a steal. Or a deal, I don't know which one it should reach. But on top of that, you can get 1 or 3 days of premium, personal reserves, and once again more reserves, which I already have like 2,000 of them. I don't even need more. But 1 or 3 hours of 50% credit boosters. No, those things can stack up. I already have 500 of those, so I can literally play World of Tanks for 21 days continuously, and I still will not run out of them. But yeah, it's good that whenever you just play World of Tanks, you play your premium, having premium account, you put those things on and you make millions of credits. But yeah, if you don't have any of those vehicles, you need to buy 500 boxes on average to get which one it is here. I mean, there's like 1 in 10% chance of getting something that you actually want or something that you actually need. Or if you want the new vehicle, there is like you need to buy obviously you need to buy 100 boxes to get the brand new content if you already have all of those. But yeah, for 80 euro, a lot of money. But obviously for the 80 euro you get, I guess, the things that are here. But once again, I don't really feel like they're the best content for your money, as once again you can get gold for the Christmas one. So this is why on the gold one you should spend all of your money that you want to spend in the year. But will only drop vehicles that you don't already have. If you already have all of those, you're gonna get gold compensation, and the gold compensation I think is from 8k all the way to probably like the 11, 12k for the tier 9, which once again I don't feel like is the best value for the money. Grant it doesn't even say what their value is. It's just there is brand new vehicle is the mighty and the sturdy T54D, which I guess you can find a lot of content from Quickie Baby Skill for LTU. You can do your research whether you should get this vehicle, but as I mentioned, I don't feel the vehicle it is looking that well. It's just slow. The style for the Astronex is looking very nice. I mean that, well, the Alembic is not a style, it is a brand new vehicle. Interesting style in my opinion. And oh yeah, comparing to the Christmas boxes, there is no 3D styles in this. So yeah, once again, another point why you should not get yourself the Emerald boxes. But this was only my opinion. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I guess there's gonna be discounts and there is gonna be like a small game. If you don't log into the game just for the boxes, there is like more things that you can do in World of Tanks. So yeah, and on top of that, they've released a micro patch because the T54D was released to the public, but it didn't have the premium status. So if you logged in the morning, got a vehicle, but it wasn't making any credits. Now you just got yourself 300k credits as a compensation, 100 bonds, and obviously boosters. For Wargaming saying sorry that they were late with their update. But this was the video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and let me know whether you are saving up for the loot boxes for the Christmas one, which having the gold and having the best value for their money, or whether you feel like obviously those things are having fairly interesting value just because of free experience. And obviously let me know what you think about the brand new vehicles, about the vehicles in here. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you legends around. Bye bye.